you obviously being a Berlin kid, fast forward, then you ended up in Berlin at some point. Did you try to sign with Berlin as soon as possible when you were in Germany, or wasn't this like one of your goals?
Okay, so after Bamberg, I went to Munich.
Yes.
And played in Munich for 2 years.
Yes.
And then we had a pretty tragic family situation.
Okay.
Where like my brother passed away.
Sorry, man.
And that was like the end of my the last year of my Munich contract. So at that time, it was really necessary for me to go to Berlin to be there with my family and to support my family. So that's when I moved to Berlin.
Okay.
And luckily, Berlin had a EuroLeague team.
Yeah.
And a good EuroLeague team.
Yeah.
Like, the team of Berlin, when I was there, we were, I would say, competitive. Yeah, it's not like rollover team. Like the last 2 seasons were difficult for Alba, but there were seasons there when we had like myself, Jalen Smith, Luke Sigma, Tamir Blatt, Johannes Thiemann. We had a good team.
Thiemann was super good.
We had a strong group of guys. Louis Solin, like we had a good team.
Yeah.
And that was the year when the Russia war broke out.
Yeah.
And we were knocking on the playoffs that year. Like people sometimes don't really have that in mind much.
I didn't have that in mind though.
Yeah. We had a good squad and we had a good run. Like so I was blessed to. Because regardless, I would have gone home to Berlin.
So even no EuroLeague?
There was no choice. Like I had to go to Berlin to be there with my family. So I was blessed that there was a EuroLeague team where me, myself as a player, I could also keep playing, keep building my rhythm, keep building my momentum and improve as a player, which I did. I made a huge step at Berlin when it comes to like performance and production. So I was lucky to have that safety net of having a EuroLeague club in Berlin and to be able to be there with family.
Damn.
But man, how are you able to handle things and even improve on the court when you and your family got to deal with such tragic stuff? Because I can only imagine it was very hard to keep your mind to basketball.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure, and that's also one thing which sometimes people on the outside are not aware of, but like athletes have their private situations going on always. Like you have your private life as well, where sometimes there's situations which are difficult, and you also have to direct a lot of attention towards that. So yeah, man, it's not always easy, but it's life. We're human beings. Everyone deals with their stuff. You guys deal with your situations, but also have your profession that you have to perform and you have to do well, and it's not different for basketball players.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I managed to do it, and I was kind of able to use this tragic situation with my brother and kind of like transform it into something positive and try to use it as fuel, try to use it as motivation, try to gather strength out of the situation.
So today you still play for him?
Yeah, man, for sure.
Nice.
That's amazing.
And just the way many people deal with losses. You try to honor their life. You try to take them along on your journey in life.
Nice, bro.
That's the way.
Nice, man.
Often on the podcast, I like to touch on this mental health aspect, of sports. It's always such a taboo topic to discuss. Athletes, we're the best. Like we don't need to speak to someone, but we see now recently that players are more open to seek help for improvement. Just it's not about psychology, it's about something helping you get better and clear everything in your mind. What would you say to those people that they want to do it but they feel like it's taboo and they're not allowed?
I want to say at a certain level, like skill wise, there's it's sometimes difficult, like what separates players it's like from one level to the other or whatever. Sometimes it's you've reached your maximum capacity when it comes to building your skill, building your muscle, whatever, but you cannot like forget how strong the mind is.
Yeah.
And if you direct attention towards that and you train your mind, that can really unlock another level of performance for yourself. And I've seen it myself too. Like working together with sports therapists and mental coaches is amazing. Like I was able to make huge jumps in my career after working together with a.
It's like they unlock a new whole world,
I'm telling
right?
you, man. I'm telling you. Like your mind is sometimes the kind of like the muscle, which is the least trained muscle, but you really have to. You really have to direct attention towards it, and it not only in basketball, not only in sports, but you can apply it again to just normal life, like your outlook in life, your well-being, your being able to live in the moment. Like not many human beings are able to do that. You know what I mean? Like if you achieve that kind of, I think you set yourself up for a pretty good way of living. You know, and that's a lot of mental practice.